Getting ready for the US Citizenship Test? Finding it hard to remember all 100 civics questions? Don't worry, we're here to help. In this video, we'll cover all 100 civics questions from the 2008 version, presented slowly and in a random order, to make memorization easier. No matter where you are in your preparation, this video will help you gain confidence and stay on track. Let's get started.
Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Name 1 state that borders Canada. New York. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. In what month do we vote for president? November. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Who was the first president? George Washington. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. When was the Constitution written? (1787). Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. Who makes federal laws? Congress. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. How many U.S. senators are there? $100. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Who vetoes bills? The President. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner.